I've realized in the years of my life the the beneficial power of observation. If you can hone the skill of observation in your life, it is very beneficial in many ways. Today we're in the forest, and I'm going to talk about the benefit of learning to making the right observations in the forest that can tell you about some history of the forest, but also how you can manage a forest based on what you see. Let's take a look. Here I'm in a small little wood lot on my client's property, a portion of the wood property anyway. This portion in here, all of what you see, used to be pasture. Now it has grown up into mostly northern hardwoods, sugar maple. It's mostly sugar maple and red maple, but you have a smattering of elm, some oak up there, and some walnut. And typically, looking at a forest like this might not be obvious to you, but typically a field reversion, a woods that used to be a field in the past, will have mostly red maple in it. And then once it gets larger, you'll start to see more sugar maple. And I would also say, as far as tree species throughout the woodland landscape in this portion of the woods, it's less diverse. So most of the trees in here are maple, especially red maple. Well, I guess, you know, there is a pretty strong component of sugar maple. So sugar maple and red maple in this woods. So what you're looking for in a woods like this are trees that will make it more diverse, and especially mast producing trees, or trees that produce a food source for wildlife, like this walnut. And then there's some black cherry in here as well. So if you have a forest in your woods that used to be a pasture that's less diverse, look for the mast producing trees: walnut, hickory, oak, black cherry, anything that's going to produce a food source for wildlife, but it's also going to be beneficial for diversity of tree species on a landscape.